Rice millers, who are dealing in the manufacturing of fortified rice, now onwards fall under the ISI mandatory certification by Bureau of Indian Standards, BIS. So, if you have not yet applied for BIS certification, contact MindSync. Our team of experts will make the whole process of getting the certification hassle-free for your business. Contact MindSync today.
Hello and welcome to MindSync. I am Swati from MindSync. MindSync is a professional organization providing compliance, consulting, and advisory services. One of India's fastest growing consumer product sectors is the cosmetics and personal care industry. The personal care and cosmetics industry in India has experienced consistent and strong growth. The cosmetics industry also needs to register with the government. The process of registering cosmetics in India is complex and necessitates careful preparation, labeling, and ingredient review. In this video, MindSync is going to give you an overview of what all is required to get license for your cosmetic products. The Central Drugs Standard Control Organization, CDSCO, under Directorate General of Health Services and Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India is the National Regulatory Authority of India for cosmetics and medical devices. Any organization that manufactures or imports or exports drugs and cosmetics need to obtain registration from CDSCO. Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940 and Drugs and Cosmetics Rules 1945 regulate the import, manufacture, distribution, and sale of drugs and cosmetics in India. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has notified the Cosmetics Rules 2020 under the Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940 in order to update the laws governing the manufacture, import, sale, and distribution of cosmetics in India. Cosmetic is defined under Section 3, subsection A of the Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940 as any article intended to be rubbed, poured, sprinkled, or sprayed on, or introduced into, or otherwise applied to, the human body or any part thereof, for cleansing, beautifying, promoting attractiveness, or altering the appearance, and includes any article intended for use as a component of cosmetic. For the first time, the Cosmetic Rules 2020 define new cosmetic as one which contains a novel ingredient which has not been used anywhere in the world or is not recognized for use in cosmetics in any national or international literature. According to these new regulations, a manufacturer or importer of new cosmetics must obtain approval from the Central Licensing Authority. Under the provisions of Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940 and rules made thereunder, there are two types of cosmetics registration. Manufacturer license, where the manufacturer of cosmetics is regulated under a system of inspection and licensing by the state licensing authorities appointed by the respective state governments. While the import of cosmetics is regulated under a system of registration by the Central Licensing Authority appointed by the central government. The Drugs Controller General of India functions as the Central Licensing Authority who grants the import registration certificate and regulates the import of cosmetics. CDSCO has made mandatory requirements to submit an ingredient list or composition sheet of all ingredients in a product, along with a qualitative and quantitative breakdown of each ingredient. This requirement is also mandatorily imposed by the Bureau of Indian Standards, where the raw materials specified under IS 4707, Part 2, shall not be added in the cosmetic product, except restrictions and conditions laid down by BIS. Similarly, no cosmetic shall be imported or manufactured which contains dyes, colors, and pigments other than the ones specified under IS 4707 Part 1 and Part 2. This helps CDSCO to ensure that the products follow the BIS guidelines for maximum percentages allowed for certain ingredients. Under 4th Schedule of Cosmetics Rules, 2020, prescribe the list of categories of cosmetics for import, some of which are face care products other than face mask, soap products, shaving products, lipstick, non-hydroalcoholic perfumes, oxidative hair color products, nail care products, toothpaste, etc. Any person who intends to manufacture cosmetics shall make an application for grant of a manufacturing license or loan license to manufacture for sale or for distribution to the state licensing authority. In case of a new cosmetics, the entity shall obtain prior permission from the central licensing authority. The manufacturer shall furnish a self-declaration confirming compliance with goods manufacturing practices, requirements of premises, plants, and equipment for manufacture of cosmetics. The state licensing authority shall grant cosmetic manufacturing license or loan license after inspection and verification of information submitted. MindSync will help you to get your cosmetic manufacturing license or loan license from respective state licensing authority. No cosmetic shall be imported into India unless the product is registered under the rules made by the Central Licensing Authority. An application for registration of a cosmetic product intended to be imported into India shall be made either by the manufacturer himself or by his authorized agent, or the importer in India, or by the subsidiary in India authorized by the manufacturer. Any article falling within the definition of cosmetic is required to be registered along with pack size, variant, and manufacturing premises before its import into the country. After examination of documents furnished with the application, the Central Licensing Authority may, on being satisfied, grant import registration certificate. In case of a new cosmetic, the entity shall obtain prior permission from the Central Licensing Authority before registration of import of new cosmetic into India. Any person who wants to manufacture or import a new cosmetic must submit an application to the Central Licensing Authority along the data on safety and effectiveness of cosmetic. The Central Licensing Authority may grant a prior permission, subject to the conditions outlined therein, if it is satisfied that the cosmetic, if allowed to be manufactured or imported, will be safe and effective for use in the nation. The prior permission obtained shall be furnished along with the application for import or manufacture of such new cosmetics. The manufacturer shall adhere to the test or analysis procedures to be used for the safety evaluation of new cosmetics as outlined in IS 4011, published by the Bureau of Indian Standards. If your business need cosmetics manufacturing, loan, or import licenses, or any other type of registration, contact MindSync. We will be happy to help you. Stay tuned for more such videos from MindSync. Thank you.